Hey, Joseph Richardson here, ready to record another for YouTube. I and if I missed anything I was trying to point out, I got the TV to myself. I'll even watch TV with my dad whenever we had to watch something. I mean, I ain't, and if my mom even wants TV, I'm down for that too. 'Cause I don't have to constantly just use the TV and expect my mom to not have it. Yeah. Yeah, that's the name. Yeah. You're gonna. The bump and grind. Yeah. My folks. Nah. I just remember talking about bump and grind. Yeah, my friend. Yeah, I actually found her new Facebook and she accepted me. At least, the good news about my friend is when I was discussing politics, at least she wasn't on my page. I don't think she was on my page. Now, if she was and she stayed loyal to me, that's great. As far as friendship goes. Unfortunately, the presidential election lost me plenty of friends. I'm sorry that it even happened that way. People so butthurt over Trump. I try not to even discuss it on these recordings. But I have people who agree with me politically, so it ain't disappointing them. Okay. Not quite high, but don't. Let's see. The Wolfpack of NC State. Wait, what's this? Okay. Why don't we just do blue jersey with white pants? Ain't that something?
Welcome everyone to the house that Rodney
Not
built,
a.
Notre Dame Stadium, underneath the watchful eye of Touchdown Jesus, the home of the Fighting Irish. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured
The
their
portal will
souls
be
into
better
the
on the
success
new
of this program
college
and
football
honor the
game.
seniors on Senior Day.
So
As
perhaps
we'll see a
I
squad
do.
from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack, taking
Right.
on the Notre Dame Fighting
Perhaps
Irish.
I do
For EA Sports.
go through honesty and show my playthroughs. Well, let's see how this game ends up. Wow.
This is what you're looking for.
Even being fourth on the depth chart and a backup, that was a 33-point game that I didn't see action in.
It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I
And
like that you keep your
Jelly,
foot on the gas and just continue
he's
to
not
pile
that
on.
great.
It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical, they were faster, and it showed.
Yeah, who knows if I hold my tram points and actually look to increase his speed. With this season basically done for, I would probably. Yeah. You didn't want to train too hard. Now let's see. We went what? Oh, 3-7. God awful we were. But blowing out NC State and Samardzija sitting on the bench, no shocker. But for 4 skill points, I'm just curious if there's anything worth upgrading. Elusiveness, maybe. No. IQ, I'm not all for that. I feel like Power's 10, 11 for quickness. I think hands I upgraded once. Elusiveness. Route running, possibly. But nah. Until I see the field, I probably don't want that. And if I did a Road to Glory on Felix Jones, my mom wouldn't want to hear all about it. Because there's a reason why she doesn't want to hear about it. And just in case I decide to bring back Felix Jones, I don't want to play spoiler so soon. Unless it's possible that I may get the new college football game and may not even. Yeah, he definitely got that. Ooh, that was a pretty big play. Yeah, and while I ain't mad at anybody, I mean, I think I said in another recording, my friend Tiffany, she may not have liked me mentioning her, and that's okay. She didn't talk to my mom. I don't really think she got mad about it. She knows I'm just, yeah, the flexion there. I'm already at gold. Yeah, but I think I know the real reason why I probably shouldn't have mentioned her in my post. 2023, she got really mad at me, and I don't think she wants to even think about it anymore. If I'm not all positive and bring up stuff like that, I don't think she really wants to remember all that. She knows I'm a good friend. She knows I am. I also know she, likes her space at times, and in some cases it's probably good that I give lady friends space, and just when they go through so much, you never know if they just don't tell you. And hey, there is one more. Well, I think there's 2 more regular season games. No wonder I haven't overtrained my Samardzija guy. And who knows if the fact is, where are we at on this one? Only 10 minutes. We might be able to finish the remainder of season 2. What I don't get is Oh, while that was ah, and goalies just so dang, man. Yeah, I just had yeah, I barely gotten in, so yeah, number 8 was yeah. I think I'd rather yeah, number 8. I imagine I still think about my Roman boy when he uh yeah, that's the mistake you make. Yeah, you may have yeah, I barely got bronze because I don't have a QB. I mean, really, Angoli is a senior at 81 overall and he can't throw over defenders. How weak is that? About as weak as me. Tell my mom why I wanted the cat's name to be Felix, even though the cat's dead now. And my mom ended up giving the cat a name he loved. Kinda hurts that my dad wanted a name for the cat that he just wasn't gonna get. At this point, the season's lost. Enjoy these nets. And it's Pittsburgh. 89 overall team, and it's just not the way. Yeah, we're gonna white out. Yeah, I think Pittsburgh's the team to white out against. And I know a Pittsburgh Panthers fan, Mr. Sacco. If you like me doing
Steel City might be
Jeff
most
Samardzija,
associated with its
pretty
legendary
cool
NFL franchise, but
that
people
he
here in
could have
Pittsburgh know
been
that
an
the
NFL wide
ties to the
receiver.
Panthers run deep. Glad to have you with us here at
I'm
Acrisure
sure
Stadium,
Sacco would
home
be
to the
cheering
Pittsburgh
on
Panthers. There's nothing
Pittsburgh.
quite like a great rivalry matchup in college
This
football.
is a rivalry.
The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of
Another
memories that will come as a
Notre
result
Dame
of
has
what we're
rivals.
about to see in this one. As
They
we'll
do
see,
stay
the
independent
Notre Dame
to
Fighting
allow
Irish
rivalries
taking on
to
a team from the
remain
ACC,
relevant.
the Pittsburgh Panthers.
They could they could always join ACC or Big Ten, but I don't see that. This Pittsburgh team might be on upset alert, but actually no. Wait, am I getting in the game? This is the this is my
Notre
first
Dame
steal of
ready to go with
action.
another first down. They'll give it to the back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll
Blocking
see
the
what that's all
back.
about.
I mean, I do.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Yeah. Of course.
The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look
It went
back
to
at the
OT,
overtime,
didn't
and they're gonna
win.
wish they had called some different plays. They had some things set up, but ultimately
It's hard to
games
run
like
block
this, they
when
come
you
down to the
got a
wire.
deep
You gotta be able to
defensive
dial
back
up
to
plays
block.
win. I don't think this coaching staff did.
Eli Holstein
It
is the
so
real deal.
frustrating to get to this point and make enough plays
Actually,
to be in the
Mr.
game, to
Sacco,
come up
you
short
said they
in
were
overtime.
undefeated.
I'd almost rather get blown out or this
Yeah,
game
Mr.
decided in
Sacco
regulation.
actually
Very
said that.
frustrating to lose a game, especially like this in OT.
Yeah.
That's gonna do it for us
I
from here.
mean, Pittsburgh was likely the favorite being at home and everything. The legal block in the back, I could have stopped. I probably could have. Yeah, I do think the controls are supposed to be better on the new game, and I'm definitely. Do I want to pray for that? Well, hopefully another potential loss. Stanford is already bowl eligible. So, let's see, what could we for 2 points? Okay, we did upgrade them to 70. And there's a reason why we do zone attack. Yeah, you have to do like that one. Yeah, you're ready. Ooh, way to go. You honestly... Hit 'em up? Nah, that's a 2-buck song, but... Yeah. At least Mama wanted to know how much, you know, because unfortunately I admitted my faults of being subscribed to my friends' OnlyFans. And it ain't my personal friend, it's my social media friend. It's alright though. At least I was perfectly honest about it. I can never get away with anything. I thought I had hit the pylon. That's probably one of the better scores I've made as a receiver in Road to Glory practice. I was just able to find my way. Not quite. I mean, wait, aren't we done with your season? No, we're not. Or we're just gonna wear basic away uniform. A-okay with that. My Roman boy
Welcome everyone to the farm in Palo Alto,
is a
home to the
kissable.
Stanford Cardinal and
He
the
was.
legends such as Elway, Luck, and
Yeah, all the way in
McCaffrey,
California.
all of whom went through battles like the one we'll see in this one. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly
It's a snowy.
Senior Day.
Yeah, about to say,
As we'll
parts of
see,
California
the
does
Notre
get
Dame
snow.
Irish taking on a team from the ACC.
Trust me, those OF California girls I've probably had interactions with, not on Instagram, and never subscribed to their Facebook because I wasn't too sure. Am I actually planning this as a blocker? I am.
Set, first down. give to the running back. Defense there to stop him after
I
a 2-yard
no.
gain to the 31.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a box.
Okay.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive.
Okay.
It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. The short
Okay.
hands, it's McCray. Great pickup as they'll keep this
I know
drive
how to
moving,
call
and
for the
they've got it
ball,
at the 45.
but
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a...
I actually had a passing play. And who
Notre
knows
Dame
what I
ready to go
do
back to work
here?
with another
I'm
first
gonna
down.
block.
From the gun, the ground game.
Okay.
Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. And
I'm
the
at,
electric
even though
run has him
I've
set up.
even though I've gotten closer to wide receiver 3, as a wide
Here
receiver
come the
4,
Irish
I
back
am
on offense.
vertical.
And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense...
Hit the afterburners, kid.
Oh dang, I
And
didn't
perhaps
block.
a touchdown-saving tackle as they get
I
him
didn't
down
block.
to the
I did
37.
block attempt, my
Big
dude.
play
So
for the
still tried to block, dude. But I think I prevented
first
myself
down here
from
for the offense.
holding.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds a soft
Okay.
spot in the middle.
Yeah,
They
I'm
bring
going
him
to
down,
Stanford
but a solid
sideline looking
pickup
for a
to put him
fight.
in position to pick up a first down.
Come
I'll tell you
on.
what, that-
I mean, Stanford finally got some scoring done.
First
But
down
in
here
this
for the offense.
game, I'm looking to.
Looking
And
to
that's,
move it through the air. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Ah,
And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter
I
if
don't
they could
have-
done it, but second down coming.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggression.
I did actually get to the ball,
First down here with
but
time for maybe
surrounded
one more
by.
play until the 2-minute warning. He wants to throw. Fires to the right. Got him
Yes.
downfield.
2-minute
Brings him down
warning
to the
time.
38. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
Yeah. Now, while I.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
and the defense
I
needed that
called
one
for the
bad.
ball,
They're losing
but
at the speed. They
Ngoli
just
must
need-
have had. Ngoli must have had too much pressure.
Looking for a productive play on first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Zings it complete to the right. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the first down.
Yeah, you throw a little hit.
A 1-yard catch. Huh. Well, at least he got on
On
his
first
stat
down, here
sheet.
comes this offense.
I'm not the very.
Wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch.
Okay.
Push down for the tackle.
Yeah, and you see the wide receiver, he's got to push up field, make it look like...
1 catch for 1 yard. At this
offense
point,
has a second down play. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Looks as if he'll get it up to about the 14-yard line.
Draws are such a smart way to take...
good block attempt. I got 2 catches for 10 yards.
Notre
Okay.
Dame coming to the line
I
with
can't-
another first down.
5 yards a catch. Not terrible.
Here's the handoff. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
He lofts one down the sideline. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Okay,
This should be
so
the
this.
last play of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defense
Oh,
denying a
I
big
was
play
I
as
was
we
looking at the
play
wrong one
3
too.
quarters.
Well,
Guys, we've come to the end
okay.
of the quarter, and Notre
End of the
Dame has
quarter.
the lead. Let's take a quick look at the
There's
national
one.
rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more.
It doesn't matter because Notre Dame is had a trash year. We're gonna
Notre Dame
probably
has
run
the ball
block.
and ready to get moving. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right?
Yeah.
Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more
Wow, I did miss block. You still got 2
And
catches
they'll
for
line
10
up from the
yards.
31 on first
There's
down.
promise. You can run the clock
They
if
go
you
to the
want.
ground. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
It's a
Dude,
point in the
still,
game, I think, as a coach.
I missed some blocks, but gotta remember
Here on
to
third down.
take your time. You see,
To the ground to try to pick up the first.
doesn't
He's
matter.
knocked
My
down
guy
in the
didn't
backfield.
get
He'll
neither.
lose a couple.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the
Yeah, only 2 catches for 10 yards, and now we're in a close
The
one.
offense lining up for a first down play. The handoff, keep working on that clock. At the 40, there he goes. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. That's quite a start to a drive.
Okay, option play.
Snap it from midfield. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They'll give it to him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Still running at the 40. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
that's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
yeah, and you started.
And Stanford had a better record too. They were bowl eligible.
All offseason, you're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub.
Yeah, they don't have Coach Shaw anymore, but
And it's bragging
yeah,
rights for everybody.
and
For the
Jelly,
coaching staff, for the
2
fans,
catches,
how about
2
the players as well? For
2
another
completions to me for
365
10
days,
yards.
You can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are
Yeah.
going on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis.
I saw
This has
some
been
playing
another
time.
presentation of EA Sports College Football.
No. Ashton Daniels, he is a beef for QB. Yeah, he was backing up Tanner McKee before McKee went to the NFL. But I think I'm curious too for Kenya. We had a 1-yard catch and then a 9-yard catch. So while there's potential with Samardzija, I just know that he needs to be a little bit quicker. And Stanford is a 500 team while we only improved to 4-8. It's what it is. And to be that close to being a starter, am I really? I thought maybe. Yeah, I gave a polite answer. Now, why would I just going into this for the heck of it? Why not just go into this competition for the heck of it? You did improve your Samardzija, boy. Oh, I forgot that it ain't I in the game. And yeah, I had to shape that. Yeah, yeah, because that earlier pick. Yeah, that's not a bad play. This one certainly not. Yeah, you got the shake and bake. Yeah, we're defensive rally Leonard. No. Down defender. I do hate this drill with a lot of passion. Yeah, I don't know how to jump. I thought I knew how. This is the worst drill that was created in the game. Throw it to the end zone. That's why I'm not gonna miss Angoli. I'm not gonna miss Angoli. I'm just gonna be honest. Remember, you got... Okay. 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 There's still a way. Stupid defender. Lucky brain. Yeah. You bronzed this one. Congratulations. Oh yeah. That's some extra points there. Yeah. Wide receiver's on attack. I think at this point, not making it to a bowl, even though we did come off of a huge win against Stanford, which honestly, it's not that big. Stanford was a 6-win team already eligible for a bowl, and getting beat by a Notre Dame team kind of reminds me of the Virginia Cavalier loss. Dang, we're so close. Yeah, that definitely. Wow, way to adjust to the ball. Samardzija's got plenty of potential. Yeah, that hits the end zone. Yeah. This one could be the one we potentially... Yeah, you got gold. About... Haha. Sometimes just a quick release. Oh yeah, way to high point that ball. That's probably... I can't remember how I did, but... Okay, that's okay. You went out of bounds. Well, it doesn't matter since there's no bowl eligible season. The coach trust will be there for future reference. Being a freshman starter, just like kinda crazy. At this point, So, Kate Klubnik once again wins the Heisman. That didn't happen in real life, but could. All FBS independent, 2 catches for 10 yards. And the fact that we only won 4 games and still ended up in some kind of bowl game, like, wow. Just a big, fat wow. And to understand that, I'm probably going to stop right here and just say, don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless. Thanks for the new subscribers and everyone who's continued to stay subscribed. Love you. God bless.